Yeah, I told you so. Called it from the jump. Said it already. Ladies and gentlemen, we're somewhere that I knew we would be. If you don't know me, I'm the Laker Prophet. You can click down below to subscribe. That's all I'm doing because we're jumping straight into this video. Because I'm sick of it. I'm really tired of you guys. I'll say it, you guys. You know why? So if you don't know, LeBron just tweeted about injuries and how this season is messed up because, you know, so many people are injured because of the lack of rest. Tell me why I see you guys under his post talking about facts, my G. Big up, bro. Pound sign, pound. You right, my G. I said, no, they didn't. I said that the first day of the entire NBA. Lakers versus Clippers. Opening night. I'm sitting here talking about stamina. I'm talking about we had 6-week offseason, shortest in like history. This is insane, all this stuff. And everybody was talking about excuses. You're crying. I said, okay. We started going down with a lot of injuries. I said, something's off about this. I think it's the season, the short season. You can look back at the videos. I have them. They're up. You guys said excuses. You're crying. Excuses. You didn't say that last year. I said, okay. Playoffs come. We all know what happened in the playoffs. I said, guys, I have a sneaking suspicion this might be about the season. The lack of offseason. Oh, you're crying. Cry some more. Excuses. LeBron James says the same thing. Facts, my bro. Pound. Good. Big up, G. I can't deal with you guys. I cannot deal with you. Now it's a fact. Now we want to address this season and the inequities about this season. Now, I've been saying this since day one. It's up on the channel. You can look at it. He said it. It came out. I guess it had to come out of his mouth for y'all to now stop saying excuses and for it to become facts. Okay. Excuse me, my bad. But don't act like you've been on this wave too and you agree. Please, we see you. You didn't agree. Now maybe your favorite team got people hurt and now you agree. I was saying this before we even had people hurt. I was saying this opening night before anybody was hurt. Don't do that. I don't like y'all. You're some treacherous folks. Now, let's go ahead and talk about these tweets. If you haven't seen them, we're going to read them together, all right? And it's all facts. No printer. Let's look at this, okay? LeBron James tweeted. He said, they didn't want to listen to me about the start of the season. I knew exactly what would happen. I only wanted to protect the well-being of the players, which is ultimately the product and benefit of our game. These injuries aren't just part of the game. It's the lack of pure rim rest before starting back up. 8, possibly 9 All-Stars have missed playoff games, most in league history. This is the best time of the year for our league and fans. But missing a ton of our favorite players. It's insane. Wow. If there's one person that knows about the body and how it works all year round, it's me. I speak for the health of all of our players, and I hate to see this many injuries this time of year. Sorry, fans. Wish you guys were seeing all your favorite guys right now. Oop. So that's shots thrown. Adam Silver, I hope you're listening because that was rat-a-tat-tat shots thrown at you. You don't even know what to do. All I can say is, hey, I'm not trying to take stuff away from the remaining teams in the playoffs just because anytime you have top-level teams in the NBA playoffs, the NBA playoffs is different energy anyway, so it's always going to be entertainment, right? At the same time, you have to acknowledge that this is the most in history. Someone had tweeted me on Twitter saying, did this happen last year? You guys won all last year. I said, first of all, this is the most All-Stars in league history that have missed the playoffs. In league history, meaning that that's the first time. So last year couldn't have been the same thing if this was in history. Also the shortest off season. So clearly it can't be the same as last year. Yeah. Now, in the first part of his tweet, he said these injuries aren't just part of the game, meaning that there are a lot of injuries that are just part of the game. Kobe got injured, it's part of the game. People get injured, it's part of the game. We know that. I said that about this year's injuries, just because I wanted to be sportsmanlike, okay? Because y'all be like, whining. I wanted to be sportsmanlike. I was like, you know, hey, it's part of the game. I'm not going to sit here and beat ourselves up. We saw this kind of coming a little bit, right? However, last year's injuries is just part of the game. It's part of the game. Whereas this year's injuries, it's not part of the game. It's an expedited season with a lot more uncertainty due to COVID and certain people having different schedules. We weren't even affected by that, and I still brought that up. I said that's not fair to certain teams. We weren't affected by that, and I still had to bring it up because I'm like, there's no way you guys are seeing this season and calling it more credible than last season. Y'all said Mickey ring, la bubble ring, la ring, la ring. Diamond still bling bling as hard as ever, but it's la ring. That's fine. I said they were held in a confined area, same refs, same court, everything. It doesn't get more fair than the bubble. So anything there is just part of the game, literally. Logically, I know you might not be a fan. Logically, it doesn't get more fair than that. This season, it doesn't get more unfair or uncertain than this season ever. This is the first global pandemic stricken the NBA. Yeah. It literally doesn't get more unfair and uncertain than this season. But it was La Bubble, La Mickey last season. But you were ready to give everybody all credit this season. Just say your leg, your head, or go. It's okay. Now, here's the thing. Now, LeBron says it, and you're bowing down. Yes, it's a fact. It's a fact. When people have been saying it. People have been saying this. Players have been saying it. Coaching staffs have been saying this. Basketball front offices have been saying this. They're like, we have to load manage. This is not adding up on the COVID front, not just as far as injuries go. And now, everybody's injured. Kawhi just got injured, guys. I don't know if that one's part of the game. I'll be honest. That might be just a curse. And I hate to see, because you never want that to happen. You don't want anybody to get injured. And I just think that's the curse, getting them on the back end. So I'm sorry to Kawhi. You should have never gone to there, buddy, because you know good and well how they get down over in the Clippers. You know they're going to get some sort of curse. Anytime you're looking up, something's going to happen to where it's not going to happen for you guys. So that's just a curse, I think. I don't know if that's part of the game or really just the start of the season thing. I think that's just simply the curse. But as far as everybody else, yeah, this affected it. Yeah. And it makes me hard to, I know Chris Paul got hit with some violation thing. And I'm supposed to feel bad and stuff. It's like, I can't. I'm going to be honest. I don't really feel too bad. It's because, you guys have been able to capitalize off of injured teams all the way up to probably either the finals or whatever. You know what I mean? Western Conference Finals. You've been able to do that, right? Most teams at least fight through a couple, finals. We had injuries. But we were going up against healthy teams. Up until the finals, y'all have fought past injured teams all the way to where you are, and it's fans that are, flexing and stuff. We built like this. Like what? Because if AD was healthy, and it's a different story. I don't know how built you might think you are. I don't know what. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, guys, that it's hard for me to feel too bad because it's just this season is already a little scuffed. I said it from the jump, not because we were out. I said this before we were out. We were first seed for a while. I said that from then. So this has nothing to do with me and because we're out, I want to discredit the season. I'm saying that I've been said what LeBron is saying. That's all my point is. That's my whole point. And I agree with him. Obviously, he knows way more than me and anybody on the health. And he spends millions of dollars on his body every year. Of course he knows what he's talking about when it comes to injuries and stuff. So at the end of the day, y'all, I just wanted to stop by and see what you guys thought. I need to stream, live stream and get your guys' thoughts. But the chat, y'all will sit there and excuses and not listen to the rationale. I'm just trying to get some logical feedback. So hit me in the comments, all right? What do you guys think? Laker fans and other fans of other teams. Let me know if you think maybe we all just made excuses and LeBron's just making excuses. And, even though doctors and people are saying that this wasn't healthy, they're probably just making excuses too. Like, let me know if that's what you think. And conversely, if you think that, maybe he's right and it's just too bad. The season's too far. Like, what could they have done better? What should they do right now? There's nothing really to do about it. Let me know in the comments. I just want to read and see what you guys are thinking, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching. Click like if you've enjoyed this video and subscribe to join the Splash Squad. And yeah, I'm out. That was all. I told you so. Laker Prophet right again. And that's it. I should really get a ring for my predictions. There's no way I could have said this the day one and with pre-injuries. Quit playing.